Hello everyone, how are we all today? Hope everyone is doing wonderfully well as per usual. Today, you might remember yesterday I said I don't actually know what we're doing today. It's because it was all up in the air a little bit yesterday, but I have since learned information. Yes, I have. Today I have another driving lesson. Then this evening for around 8 we're going out, we're going to go meet Toby and we're going to go meet other people and have a great evening. That's the plan. I am slightly concerned about the driving lesson, really. It's weird. I can't remember if I definitely talked about it after my last one, but whether I included it in the vlog or not is a different matter. I can't remember. I'm just anxious. I just don't have that much confidence in my ability to do it, regardless of how many times people are saying, you can do it, I believe in you and all that. It's appreciated, it really is. And, you know, everyone else's positivity more than makes up for the lack of my own. But right now, I don't feel confident with it. Maybe it's because it's only been one lesson and I'll get there. But it worries me quite a bit, like not being able to do it. I think that's the biggest issue, because it's kind of an important thing to be able to do. You know, there's only so much you can do in your day-to-day life before, you know, it becomes a necessity to start driving. And I've very much lived my life thus far under, you know, the kind of, well, someone might offer me a lift. If they don't, I can get public transport or I can walk. And it's going to get to the stage where at some point that's not going to cut it anymore, and I'll need to learn how to drive. I'll need to know how to drive. I'll need to be able to drive. And because of that waiting, because it's a heavy thing, you know, it's something you need to be able to do, basically, and there's a lot of focus put on it. It's like you must be able to drive at some point. It makes it all the more daunting for me personally, and it makes me worry a whole lot about not being able to do it and about never being able to wrap my head around it. I'm probably just thinking really, you know, pessimistically. I think there's a phrase where it's like catastrophizing, or catastrophizing should be a word if it's not, and it should be used to describe what I do when I don't know how to do something and when I always think the worst of something. Not just me personally, when anyone does it, but you know, I'm just catastrophizing it. It's, you know, it's not as bad as it's playing through in my head, but I cannot quite find the positivity just yet, which isn't great really, but maybe in time. That's something I guess I'll have to update you on a bit later after I've had my next lesson. So I'm gonna have lunch now and we'll take it as the day comes. That might have been a bit rude. So I need to head off soon. I've been trying to run things over in my head because it really shouldn't be that difficult, especially for me as a drummer. Being able to coordinate 4 limbs is fine. I can do that. And okay, so right here, this is, let's just pretend, right? So pretend this is a car. I'm sat in the car, right? Okay, this isn't like the ideal position, but whatever. So I have my my accelerator, my brake, and my clutch, right? Obviously it's a bit bigger, you know, it's all a bit more nucleated in a car, right? Accelerator, brake, or gas, brake, clutch, right? And then this is my gear stick or gear shift, whatever you want to call it in America or whatever. I've got a handbrake there, but that's fine, we don't worry about that. So as I remember it, the way it kind of goes is from starting, you know, if you've done all the other stuff, right? So you've put your clutch down, right? And then you've moved that into first gear, just like that. Then you lift this up slowly till you find what's known as the biting point. Then you start moving forwards, like that. not like that, but you start moving forwards, and then once you're there and start moving forwards, you can never mind that, and start accelerating. Job done. You're just driving along, all nice and having a good time. And then when you want to change gear, all that needs to happen is foot off, foot down onto the clutch, into second, up to the biting point, and off we go again. And same and all the rest of it. It's that biting point that's the hard bit, trying to find that, and you got to do it nice and smooth, because if you do it too fast, you stall, that's it, and everyone gets mad at you. It's easy but stressful. It's weird. Oh well, I guess I'll have to let you know how it goes in a little while. So I've been going through a bunch of my old vlogs, and thanks to a facility offered by the group I'm partnered with, it's convoluted to explain, but I'm partnered with Necessary Gaming, who are part of the Viso network, which I believe is what either tied in or used to be known as broadband TV. Anyway, Viso have this facility called Viso Catalyst, which allows their partners to basically modify and optimize their videos. And one of these optimization features is like customizing the thumbnail a bit more. Now, I get custom thumbnails. You might have seen on most of the LP episodes there's a custom thumbnail that applies for the whole series, you know, like the Survival Islands one. No, they were all the same. The only thing that changed was the number. Net Rocket's all pretty much the same format. The only thing that changes is the background picture, that sort of stuff. Even though I get that anyway, Viso Catalyst basically allows me to choose from additional thumbnails. You know, if you upload a video to YouTube, you get a choice of 3 thumbnails. Viso Catalyst lets me choose from 5, and it selects them in a different way, so they're different to the ones that YouTube give me. And I've been going through all the vlogs. I've gone back about 2 months into my back catalogue of them, and flicking through them, all of the thumbnails, regardless of whether I've chosen them or not, if they've been of my face, they've generally been positive or smiley or happy or whatever. They've looked good and smiley and happy, which leads me to believe that so far this year's been pretty great. If judging by the way the vlogs are coming across, I appear to have spent most of it smiling, or at least, you know, happy and positive, which is pretty great. I just thought I'd share that, really. I don't know. I don't think it's something people tend to think about, especially not halfway through the year. You don't sort of think, right, well, we're halfway through the year. How have I done? You know, how am I feeling about this year so far? People don't really do that. They only do it at the end of the year. And I think it was good. It's been nice for me to see what's been going on prior. You know, I can see how happy I've been over the year so far. Even if might have been occasions where I haven't felt too great, it's nice to see that on the whole, actually, it has been pretty great. That weren't too bad. Right, I've maintained, that second lesson is not a good time for me to go out on the roads. You know, I didn't feel ready at all. I didn't feel confident in my abilities. So we spent half an hour driving around the car park, and he went, right, let's get you on the roads. And I went, no. And before I knew it, there I am driving down a road with real cars and real people and real muppets who try to overtake me and succeed because they're impatient bleepers. But that was weird. Good. I feel good this time. Whereas last time, if you recall, I felt a bit kind of dejected. I think I did include it in the vlog. I felt a bit kind of deflated because I didn't feel like I did as well as people were telling me. I just didn't feel like I succeeded. And this time around, I feel good. I feel better. That thing out there, the road, focus, doesn't seem like the big scary monster anymore. You know, it's because I've been out there. It's still a big scary monster, but not as big. So that's good, that's better. I think that must have been the main worry. I've gotten the hang of the clutch control as well. Remember the thing I showed you with the feet? That's good. Can do all that, that's fine. Can work out all that and stuff, which is brilliant. But yeah, that must have been what was the big problem. The big problem being my fear of going out onto the roads in control of a car, because there was me out on the roads in control of a car, and you know, we didn't crash, mainly because the instructor was there to help me, but we didn't crash, and it wasn't as big or scary, as intimidating as I thought it would be, which is wonderful. And I feel good now, which is awesome. I feel like I did well this time, whereas last time I felt like I didn't do well. So, good news abounds. Now I need to get ready. Definitely need to change my shirt. My God. All down my back, and it's horrible. Every time I go out driving, like once I pass my test and I'm going to go driving somewhere, I'm going to need to take 2 shirts because I can't be dealing with this. I'm going to need a driving shirt and a shirt that I'm going to wear for the day. Oh. Anyway, you don't need to know all that. I'm going to get ready to go out, so I'm going to have a shower and change my shirt and all the rest of it, because we're heading out tonight. We're going to go and celebrate my conquering of beasties. Yeah. Well, what a lovely night out that was. It was nice seeing Toby and James and Rhiannon and Chelsea again. Haven't seen them for a while. Haven't seen them since we went away to Dymchurch, which was for my birthday, which was in April. So what's that? 4 months it's been. So it was nice to catch up with them. Met a couple of new people as well who were nice, but loud, but nice. So all in all, positive, good night out indeed. Now I just want to get home. I don't want to go to bed. I want to get warm because it's really cold out tonight. You know, as is the traditional way for summer. It's cold out, so I want to get into bed, get warm. Need to go to the toilet. Like you needed to know that. But yeah, that's pretty much that. Tomorrow's plan, Thursday. Tomorrow I'm going to be packing for the weekend, and then that's pretty much it. Then in the evening we're going back to Jay's uncle's house, and that's going to be where I'm staying the night, and then we're going to head straight off from there on Friday. So unless I work something out, this will be the last vlog you see until I get back. I get back on Monday, so I guess Tuesday will be the next vlog after this one, unless I do some hocus pocus jiggery, in which case the last vlog will be on Friday, and then the next one will be out on Tuesday. Either way, it's up in the air. Just keep your eyes and ears to the ground, as it were. But that's pretty much all I've got to say for today. So I will see you in the morning for another one. So until then, bye bye.